another meeting of the Santa Barbara Real Estate Investor Association. One more time around, thank you very much. We have got a lot of good things going on here today, so and we're going to record the whole thing. I think last month somebody said, don't record it, and we didn't, so it was a lot of notes you had to take. This time we're going to be on. Santa Barbara Real Estate Investor Association, this is the main website, and you are here, right? So get a chance, grab some wine, walk around the patio out there, do a little networking. You should do that. Great place to do that. YouTube, everything goes up on YouTube. Michael, my son back there, hey Michael, he's doing videos and helping get that up on YouTube. And he's also helping with the training. We'll talk a little bit more about that. So, you know, not a whole lot of note taking that we need to do because it's all going up on videos. Meetup.com, good place to do networking. Even if you go to the main REIA site, you ought to come back here and at least go through an RSVP so that you can have your picture in there, you can have your information in there, and people go, oh, Dean Henderson, yeah, I know that guy, I need his services or whatever. This is a good thing to do. We're going to talk a little bit about, well, we barely got the wine and the food, right? So, did we get food back there?
Yeah.
Good, okay. And so we've got that. We've got some stuff that I'll go through. We'll talk a little bit about credibility, talk a little bit about NHB wholesaling, Tesla electric cars. And then we're going to go through, give the vendors here a chance to come up. We've got Keith and Roberta here today. And we've got Ryan, he's here. Okay, and then we've got Zach is stepping in here for Linda Pliagas. So we'll be going through some of that. And then we'll take a quick little break, and then we'll have Paul Lowry. He is back there in the back, so good to have him here. He's going to be our main speaker for about 90 minutes, and then after that, we'll have Reggie come up and talk, and probably give us a surprise, switch things around a little bit, and then when we're done, we're downstairs, see if we can give away some things. Down into the bar area, the lounge, good place to eat, good place to network. I think we're coming to the conclusion that it's better to do this from 1 to 4 than it is from probably 4 to 8. Because by the time we get through at 8, it's 9, it's 10, people are going, I'm going home, I'm so tired, I don't want to do it anymore. And so there's not much networking that goes on at that time. We've been downstairs after, 4 o'clock and had a lot of good networking time. Stayed there for a couple hours. So we'll probably start sticking with this 1 to 4 schedule. Okay? So let's talk a little bit about credibility. Hands up. How many people in here, if you own a home or you do own a home, would be interested in letting a newbie investor, somebody who's never really done investing, sell or flip your house? No newbie. See, I wonder why there's not very many hands up, okay? How about if Donald Trump was here and said, I'll help you sell your house? Would you have Donald Trump help you sell your house? Yeah. Now I know this is kind of like saying, would you have the president help you sell the house? Because, the president gets in there in a slim majority, and the other half of the nation hates him. So if you don't like Donald Trump, you probably wouldn't have him do it just because you don't like him. But what we're getting at here is it takes somebody with some experience to actually get your house flipped or sold or whatever, and you're probably looking for somebody with credibility and experience. Okay? What that leads us to is some of what I'm doing in my own business, which is National Home Buyers, and we've got NHBIG. And, it doesn't matter if you go and work with me to get your credibility, or you go back there with Al, or you go with Reggie, or you go with 1,000 other people out there in the world. You're going to have to, if you're just starting off, work with somebody. Because if you, come up and say to someone, can I help you sell your house or flip it or whatever, and Lori goes, well, what experience do you have? And you say, well, not much. It's going to be very difficult to do that. You can spend a lot of money in education, but if you're not working with somebody that you come back and go, hey, Al's been doing this stuff for like 40, 50 years, I don't know. That's credibility, that's experience, and I'm just working for Al. I'm kind of like a cog in the wheel, but I can help you get to him and his team to sell that house and get a good premium price for it. if you're working at that angle, it's going to be a lot easier to go out there and do things, okay? So what we're offering here through my business is some credibility, business cards, toll-free number, thousands of free leads nationwide, vacant properties, cash, buyers, motivated sellers, probably $5,000 worth of business software, go-to-meeting training once a week. How many people in here are on these trainings and now doing this with me? Okay, so we've got a few people. Pomeo, which is by the same company, your own private workspace, for housing all your information, websites for listing the properties, and free tech support. Michael, once again, is coming through, and he's helping out with a lot of the tech support and helping people get their stuff set up. So this is very, very handy to have somebody like Michael around to do that. So we got about 5 openings left. So if anybody is interested in that, go back, talk to Maria, tell them, and it's all free. It's not going to cost you a dime. So, you know, you're going to either have to invest your time or you're going to have to invest your money. Or you can do both. Okay, and if you're starting off and you want to learn how to wholesale, investing your time is a good place to put it. So, you know, you can join up the team. We got about 5 more spots. I'm not going to go out and get like 50, 800 numbers because we just don't have that many people. If the people are committed, they're actually doing something, we need to raise that, then we'll go out and get some more. Okay? So that's what we're doing there. And then we are going to have a little discussion on Tesla. You know, I'm really into the green thing, solar, electric cars, you name it. And how can a car like this be an investment? Well, you know, when Elon Musk says, you buy that car, and for the life of that car, and you can go charge free any place from the West Coast to the East Coast all the time when you drive, that's a pretty good investment. Not to mention the federal and state rebates you get back with that. And you say, well, that's great, Dan, but that's still a $100,000 car, and I'm feeling the same way. In 2017, they're going to have $30,000 to $35,000 all electric from Tesla, and that too will be a free charge. We just recently got a Nissan Leaf, not a Tesla, but it sure feels like one. When you're driving it, it's a wonderful car. My wife is just loving it. In fact, she said the other day, Dan, this is really weird. I know I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't feel like this, but I see these people in the gas station pumping up their cars with gas, and I'm just driving by my electric car, go home with our solar, we plug it in. I feel superior. And I look at her and I said, you know what? We're going to start calling you Mother Superior. It's just a wonderful feeling. And so we've got somebody here that's going to talk to us a little bit maybe about just when we get that opportunity. Okay? Because we're going to see what new car Reggie's got when he gets up to speak. So I think that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to have Keith and Roberta. Keith is gone, so it looks like Roberta's going to be the one. Okay? So we're going to have Roberta come up here and talk a little bit about REI Wealth Academy and what you do.
Hey, I'm Roberta Eastman. Nice to meet you. I know a lot of you, but for those of you who I don't know, I am a real estate investor and a 3-time best-selling author. And so our mission of the business is to make sure that the young adults of our country and their parents can build their financial independence through real estate investing. Because I personally have 32 nieces and nephews, and I seriously don't want them looking at their watch when they're 50 and saying I can't retire, like a lot of us did. So that's the mission of REI Wealth Academy. And we have 3 legs actually. We have the legs where we're out there doing the deals. So we've got, all kinds of leads right now. Farmland and mobile home parks. I've got 3 leads on mobile home parks up in North Carolina. We do deals ourselves. So this week, we were incredibly empowered to be able to help a family, 80-year-old grandmother, who had lost her daughter, who was 48, unexpectedly, and then the daughter's children. One's 16 and one's 18. So we were empowered to get creative financially and get them into one of our homes over in Bakersfield and get them settled and moving forward again and having that healing process start. So that was incredibly empowering. And at the same time, we made money. It was an cash. It happened to be a mobile home. Beautiful one, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, cathedral ceilings, the whole thing, 2004. And it was an all-out cash deal. So we made out, they made out, everybody wins. And that's the core value of our business. If it is not a win-win for everybody, it's not a deal, period. I don't care how much money we make. So that's one leg of our business. The other leg of the business is the coaching. We run the local club, just like Dan does, in Lompoc. And so we've got students nationally that get direct access to us one-on-one, and we walk them through negotiating the deals, analyzing the properties, all the way to building those relationships that you need in order to build a business. The differentiator for us is my background is business building marketing. So they've got business building, marketing, and real estate investing. And they're building their business because when I stepped into this, industry myself, I realized that, and I did it for personal reasons. My husband, who is not Keith, worked for the same company for 40 years. And it's a big company. It was Boeing. And when he couldn't retire after being at the same company for 40 years, I said, there's something wrong with this picture. But we stepped into it for financial, personal reasons. And when I did, I realized all of these real estate investors that were out there, they're making money, and they're buying houses and selling houses, but they're losing a ton of money because they're treating it like a hobby. So my mission from the coaching real estate investors came from the fact that I wanted to transition them from being hobbyists in real estate to being business owners. And then we've got the third leg, which is our investors. We've got investors all over the country that get, in a very short time period, a guaranteed flat rate. So they're making their money, and they're finding, obviously, the deep discounted properties that they can't find. We just did one in Paso. We happen to have kept this one, but we ended up with this 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Paso. We got it for $60,000. We were into it for $165,000. And I did an open house, I guess it was a week ago, Saturday, and opened up at 2, and by 6:30 I had my purchase agreement signed, sealed, and delivered, and it was for over asking price, and so into it total for $165,000, sold it for $293,000.
Nice.
Okay. So that's my investor leg. So that's what we do as a business. Like I said, all with the foundation of teaching the young adults and their parents in our country to literally build their financial independence through the real estate investing. So, thank you guys.
Thank you, Roberta. Appreciate that. It's great to have other REIAs and people working together as teams. I love it, so thank you for being here.
Thank you. We're honored, Dan, always.
Ryan, we met Ryan
Perrin, yeah.
Perrin, why don't you come on up here?
Thank you, Dan.
We just met at Central Coast REIA, right?
That's right, absolutely.
Good.
Yeah, so, anyway, Dan, thank you so much for the call yesterday and having me come down. I really appreciate that. My name is Ryan Perrin from San Luis Obispo. My company's Real Pro Enterprises. And what we do is we help people get unsecured business lines of credit. So, before I kind of talk to everybody about what that means, how many people in here are active real estate investors and are either flipping a property or buy and hold? Okay, awesome. And how many people are looking to do their first deal, maybe looking to wholesale? Okay, awesome. So this product works great for both. I started doing real estate investment full-time in 2009, but prior to that, in 2004, I bought my first condo when I was going to college. Got that and said, "Ooh, this is cool. All I have to do is walk into a bank in those days." Remember anybody doing real estate in 405? That was fun. I'll tell a story because Roberta did that. I thought that was pretty cool. So I got my second property. I walked into a bank in 2007. They said, "Cool, do you make any money?" I'm like, like 10 grand a year on internships. And they said, "Okay, that's not really going to cut it." And he winks at me. He's like, "How much money do you really make?" I'm like, "Oh, 100 grand a year." He's like, "Okay. Here's a loan." No kidding, that's exactly how it went. It's with Countrywide. That's why they're no longer in business, I'm sure. But anyway, I found out early that getting the money to get real estate done is the key to success. So whether it's from a bank, whether it's from somebody else, whether it's from a hard money lender, that's what you really need to do to get the deals done if you're not going to do wholesaling. So after being frustrated for a little while, going through 9, 10, 11, where where can I get more money? We finally developed a program that allows you to go through the entire process, whether you're just getting started, and even if you don't have bad credit, we can help you out too. We can run you all the way through the process, which is cool. I know banks are like, well, if you have an aged corporation, you have your credit, and maybe you have one, maybe you don't have the other, and then it's a tough thing to navigate. So what we've really done is streamline that entire process. We've gotten a lot of funding for a lot of people very quickly. So we're happy to help. If you're just starting out, great. If you want to do more deals, awesome. Either way, we can help you out. We do that by getting you a unsecured business line of credit with the company you already have. If you don't have the company, we can get you a corporation, marry a good credit score with the H corporation, and get you funding. So that's what we do. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Just in case you lose somebody's card or the brochure, or you go, wow, how did I get back to Ryan? I can't remember, just go back to the Santa Barbara REIA website, okay, because these links and this information is on that page for this meeting. You just click on it, it's going to take you right to his website, so you'll always be able to get in contact with people here from the information that's on the web, okay? Now we've got Linda Pliagas, who went to New York and couldn't make the meeting, and so we're not really prepared to do a whole lot about this. I said, well, what we can do is we can have Zach, and why don't you come on up here, Zach? All right. And so Zach is going to give you just a little bit of information about Linda Pliagas. It's not fair because I just asked him like yesterday or something and said, hey, she's not going to be here. We got this opportunity. Would you be interested in doing something? And he's like, yeah, sure. Okay. But what we're going to do is at least show you her website, Looking 411. Zach, why don't you give us a little bit of information here?
So yeah, like Dan said, Linda's in New York right now. She's doing an event out there. So she couldn't make it in today. She does have her monthly magazine/newsletter. It's available online. There's a website. You can go and sign up for it. She's going to be doing another one in Scottsdale, April 26th. So it's kind of close. She'll be there with a few other people we know, like Sensei Gillihan and a few other representatives. And on May 24th, she'll be in LA. So I know that's a lot closer for everybody. Same thing. They're going to be focusing on cash flow, real estate investments, how to make more passive income, turnkey systems, property management. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to take a look at the website. There's a lot more information about the events, who's speaking, what's going to be covered on topic to topic with the different speakers. And a lot of how-tos and other resources up there. So feel free to take a look. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be here at the booth. We have a lot of good information, a few of the magazines, some examples of what we do, things like that. So that's it. Thanks a lot.
So, if you decide that you want some advertising in the magazine or whatever, get back to Zach, he'll get back to Linda, he'll help you through that process. But I guarantee you, if you go to some of her events that are really big, and we have one here once a year with her, where we'll have from 9 o'clock in the morning until about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, we might have 80 people in the room, and we might have like 5, 6, 8 different speakers, and all that's video. So if you want to go back and look at some of the past stuff, it's there. You can just go back, watch the videos, see what's going on. And it's great information. You went to the meeting of hers in San Jose recently.
I did.
Can you just get a little bit of information about that?
Wow. Okay, well, San Jose was incredible, which it always is. That's one of Linda's big events. And although I've gone all over the country with Linda, so we probably had 200 people. If anybody has a business and you want to do a vendor table with Linda, our return on investment, including our time, right? Because when you have a business, you have to back out from your time. And even at that, we were still at a 45% return on investment.
Wow, that's good.
So,
Really good.
investing with Linda is a really good move. Because she's got your audience.
Right.
She's already got them. So we don't have to work at it. So yeah, but the people, new people, investors, and again, the various 3 legs we talked about that we have in our business are those people that go to these events. So it's from new people all the way up to very seasoned investors who just simply want to make money on their money. So
Good.
that's
Thank
what
you
Linda
so
offers.
much.
You're welcome.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you know, she had a meeting up in San Luis here recently, Central Coast, and we went to it, we were there, and it was a smaller one, it wasn't a large one, and the ones in San Jose, there's people buying properties right there on the spot. So, you know, if you're there with 200 or 300 people, and you're up in the San Jose area, there's a lot of heavy business, a lot of stuff going on, but just even in the small thing that we went to in Central Coast, we met a private lender there that we came back and basically bailed us out of our problem, because we've had heavy credit card debt over the last 4 or 5 years. With the economy going down, I just said, I'm absolutely not going to sell these properties that we own at the rock bottom price just to get out of the credit card debt. I'll wait till the economy comes back, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, we were able to take that private loan. It will probably have 4 or 5 months. That should take care of our income to debt ratio. That will, you know, show that it's not credit card debt. It's actually a loan on a property that we can write off. So that will shift things for us dramatically and help out. So that's why it's good to go to these meetings where there's a lot more people. It's great coming here, but I guarantee you, the more people and larger venues you go to, the more opportunities you're going to have. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to head off into another direction here. And let's see here. Okay. We have got probably not needing much of a break because we've got everything all set up.